Hi there guys, John Slater here again. I think this is video 6. You might notice, yeah, I'm dressed exactly the same as I was for video 5. Because I explained in video 5, I was awake most of the night last night and had a chance to sort of sit down and make some notes on fatigue and fog. And this video is going to follow on from the last video that I did where I talked about the fatigue of depression. But today I'd like to talk about what I call the fog of depression, and that's what a lot of people call it. And I want to explain what I mean by the fog of depression. It's the feeling you get if you go to sleep. Maybe you go to sleep in the afternoon. You take a nap after lunch and you wake up and you feel like muck. That's what the fog feels like. You wake up, you just feel like muck all day. I was really thinking about it. I was out walking the dog this morning and I was thinking about different ways to describe it in this video. And one of the things that came to my mind was, I touched this on the fatigue videos. When you decide you're going to go and do something, like I'm lying in bed and I decide I've got to do some shopping today. Well, doing some shopping starts with getting up, getting dressed, or showering, getting dressed, shaving, which I apologize I didn't do today. Then you've got to go and get the shopping bags. Then you've got to walk down to the shops, make sure you've got your credit cards and your wallet. Multiple steps. When the fog sets in, you're lucky if you get to step 3 or step 4. Your brain automatically starts to think about the multiple steps, and this is too many. Your brain can't handle those multiple steps, or my brain can't handle those multiple steps, and it just says, don't do it. Just stop there, don't do it. And it's horrible because you don't feel capable of taking decisions. Every decision you take it's a stress. When the fog sets in, short-term memory, it's awful. I know we all forget sometimes. We go downstairs or we go to the kitchen and we forget what the hell we went to the kitchen for. But when the fog sets in, that's almost all the time. If I'm going to go and make myself a coffee, I have to go into the kitchen and tell myself coffee, 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 coffee. And I have to make myself a coffee. And then I'm not going to go and do anything else because otherwise I'll forget I've just made myself a cup of coffee. And that's really annoying because I don't like cold coffee. Names will just escape me. Names of people that I know, numbers, things that I know. They're not going to be there. They're just not going to come forward the way that I want them to. It's just like your brain is being clouded. And I suppose that's why I'm calling it the fog. The fog was an expression, first time I ever heard it was with a psychiatrist that I had out in the Middle East. Lovely gentleman, and he used this term fog, and it's a wonderful way of describing how you feel when you're having a bad time. It normally comes on. It's often there with the fatigue, but it doesn't have to be there with the fatigue. Fog can be there on its own. You can actually have a decent night's sleep and you can wake up the next day foggy. Or you can have a decent morning and by the time you come to the afternoon, the fog starts to set in again. And you, again, when it's accompanied by the fatigue, you just feel hell. That's it. I can't take any decisions. I can't get anything done. Shut down. I just need to shut down. And when the fog really thickens, just my capability to think of the basics, it's not there. Receiving a phone call. So, planning, I just want to give you some examples. Planning to cook dinner. Can't, no, well, maybe I can plan to cook dinner, but it's going to be something damn simple like spaghetti or sausages in the oven, if I'm going to manage it. Taking a phone call when the fog's there, you know, just taking a phone call. Someone phones me and I pick up my phone and look at it. Doesn't matter who it is. It can be worse if it's something kind of official, but even if it's a friend, it doesn't matter. I can't take it. I can't, and you know, not that I can't just take the call, I can't take the stress of actually thinking about picking up that phone and having a conversation with someone. I get anxiety just thinking about picking up the phone and having that conversation with someone, so it's easier just to ignore it. So for any of you who do ever call me, you know, including friends and family, apologies. I don't always answer the phone because sometimes I just can't. The other thing about the fog, I've touched on this a few times. The fog clouds or it obscures the positive in life. You know, I'm a person who I like to see the positive in life, the positive in people. Like to find the silver lining, but the fog stops me doing that. I'm not able to see the positive. Start planning a vacation or something. No, why am I going to plan a vacation? I'm not going to enjoy it anyway. And that's what the fog does. It rips out the positive in everything that you think, so that everything goes into the negative. So, really guys, I could go on and on and on about the fog because it's kind of something that's there a lot of the time for me, and it's very annoying. Having been someone who could take decisions quickly, multiple decisions quickly, you know, working with fantastic teams and working with amazing companies. To be in this state is really frustrating for me. But I am taking the medication. I know there is another side because I have been down, I have recovered in the past. And all right, I'm in another dip at the moment, but I know I can come back up, and I know I will come back up. So if you're out there, you're suffering from any of these sort of symptoms, short-term memory loss, you just can't handle life some days. You're forgetting names, you're forgetting numbers, you're just forgetting things that you should know, and you know it's because you're down, and you know you're getting anxious. If you can, you need to try to step away. It's certainly what I had to do and I have to do when I get like this. So guys, once again, I apologize. I've probably rambled and also gone way over my allotted 5 minutes is what I normally set myself, but the fog's an important thing for me to talk about. If you have got all the way through to the end of listening to this video, thank you very, very much. I will be posting some more on some other subjects, but just for now, I am out. Thank you guys.